On behalf of the Let's Go team, welcome aboard. After viewing this presentation, you should walk away with an understanding of the Let's Go model, our key messages, our trifocal approach, our evidence-based strategies, and how to navigate through your toolkit. So let's get started. Let's Go is a nationally recognized childhood obesity prevention program which follows the multi-sector model you see in front of you. What this means is that you are not alone. There is some great work happening in schools, after-school programs, child care centers, doctor's offices, work sites, libraries, and the list goes on and on. In fact, as of 2011, Let's Go has engaged 345 schools, 163 licensed childcare facilities and Head Start programs, 117 healthcare sites, 34 after-school programs, and 28 district-wide school nutrition programs. All of these programs are located right here in Maine, and it's important to know that everyone has a role to play. Let's Go uses the key message of 5210. 5210 stands for 5 or more fruits and vegetables daily, 2 hours or less of recreational screen time a day. This also means no TV in the bedrooms and 0 screen time under the age of 2. 1 hour or more of physical activity a day, and 0 sugary drinks. Drink more water and low-fat milk. This message provides your community with an easy-to-remember, consistent message. A consistent message is important because we've learned that the more adults and children hear the same message in multiple locations, the more likely they are to engage in the behavior that the message is promoting. Each number is grounded in science and represents a different healthy behavior. There is lots of research to support the use of these numbers. In fact, the American Academy of Pediatrics and the First Lady's Let's Move campaign have adopted the 5210 message as well. You will find the scientific rationales for each of these numbers in your toolkit. The goal of Let's Go is to increase physical activity and healthy eating for children and youth from birth to age 18 using long-lasting environmental and policy changes. There are 3 approaches that most people use to support increased physical activity and healthy eating. Activities, such as educational events. Environmental change, such as the creation of an activity room for rewards. And policy change, such as requiring physical activity throughout the school day. One-time educational events can raise awareness of healthy behaviors. However, these activities alone rarely lead to long-lasting behavior change. In order for long-lasting behavior change to happen, environmental and policy change have to be part of your plan as well. By doing all 3, you're helping to make the healthier choice the easier choice. Here is an example. An elementary school received funds from their parent-teacher organization to purchase exercise balls and other physical activity equipment for classrooms to use as a reward instead of food. For your site, these funds could also come from a parents group or a local business or possibly a mini grant. This school then creates an activity room in a vacant space in the building. There is your environmental change. Seeing the importance of increased physical activity throughout the day, it is written into the school handbook that physical activity as a reward is encouraged, or better yet, required. Teachers may now use the new activity room to reward students. There is your long-lasting policy change. The school then hosts a parents' night in which they unveil the new activity room and to educate the families on the importance of supporting increased physical activity and healthy eating. Finally, there is your activity. This example can be used in all settings: schools, childcare, or after-school programs. Success in creating lifelong healthy eating and active living behaviors for all children will happen when a community has a good mix of all 3 approaches: activities, along with environmental change and policy. In order to accomplish this trifocal approach, Let's Go uses 10 evidence-based strategies to help schools, childcare sites, and after-school programs make these environmental and policy changes. As we read through each strategy, I'm sure you'll find that you are doing many of them already, so keep up the good work. Strategy 1. Provide healthy choices for snacks and celebrations. Limit unhealthy choices. Strategy 2. Participate in local, state, or national initiatives that promote healthy eating and active living. An example of this strategy would be participating with a local gardening program, or participating in Walk and Bike to School Day, or the Winter Kids Initiative. Strategy 3. Engage community partners to help support and promote healthy eating and active living at your site. You can achieve this strategy by partnering with a local doctor or dentist, or maybe with a community food bank. How about partnering with a local community coalition like the Healthy Made Partnerships? Strategy 4. Partner with and educate families in adopting and maintaining a lifestyle that supports healthy eating and active living. You can do this by distributing Let's Go parent handouts or sponsoring a family education event. Strategy 5. Provide water and low-fat milk. Limit or eliminate sugary beverages. Strategy 6. Provide non-food rewards. Strategy 7. Provide opportunities for children to get physical activity every day. Strategy 8. Implement a staff wellness program that includes healthy eating and active living. An example of this would be to support healthy staff celebrations, encourage walking meetings, or allowing for physical activity breaks throughout the day. Strategy 9. Collaborate with food and nutrition programs to offer healthy food and beverage options. You can accomplish this by making your school nutrition director part of your Let's Go team, or by partnering with a child and adult care food program. And finally, Strategy 10. Limit recreational screen time. All of these strategies align with recommendations of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and the Institute of Medicine. The resources and supportive materials from your toolkit will help you to meet each strategy over time. You will learn more about how to accomplish this when we review the toolkit. So you've just learned about the Let's Go model, our key messages, our trifocal approach, and our evidence-based strategies. And you may be thinking, great, but is it working? Well, the answer is yes. We are seeing lots of movement in the way of environmental changes, like the installation of water fountains, development of gardens to support meal programs, and the removal of television screens from childcare programs. We are also seeing some strong policies to support these changes. If you're interested in learning more about our findings or to see some of these wonderful stories, visit our website at www.letsgo.org. Are you ready to dive in deeper? Well, get out your toolkit and let's get started. Hello, my name is Emily Walters and welcome to your 5210 Goes After School Toolkit Training. If you're located in Maine, registered as a Redy 1, and don't yet have your toolkit, then connect with your Let's Go representative as soon as possible so that we can get it to you. Our toolkit is also available virtually on our website at www.letsgo.org. Now, as you just learned, Let's Go uses 10 evidence-based strategies to help sites like yours make environmental and policy changes to support increased physical activity and healthy eating opportunities for your youth. Now, your toolkit is full of tools and resources to help you reach each of the 10 strategies over time. The toolkit is organized by each strategy, and I'm not going to speak about each tool, but I will highlight several tools that will help you to achieve the strategies. Now, one unique aspect to our program is that each participating site may look a bit different from the next. You see, your site may choose to be doing something completely different than another site in your same community. You may choose to focus on healthy eating opportunities this year and physical activity next, or you may be eager to tackle them all at once. It's really whatever works for you. So a great place for us to start is with the Getting Started worksheet. It's located under the Getting Started tab. Getting Started worksheet is a great tool that allows you to think about where your program currently is in relationship to the strategies and where you think you'd like to see your program go over the next year. So really think of your Getting Started worksheet as your work plan and keep referring back to it throughout the year to check in to see where you are and to make any changes. Next, we're going to go under the tab called Provide Healthy Choices for Snacks and Celebrations. Limit unhealthy choices. Under this tab, I'd like to point out a handout called Provide Healthy Choices. Now, this is a great tool because it provides you with some non-food alternatives for celebrations. For example, rather than celebrate a child with cupcakes and punch, try asking each child to donate their favorite book to the program library. Then on that child's birthday, they can read the book aloud to their peers. On the next page, you're going to find another excellent tool provided to us by the Boys and Girls Club of Southern Maine. The Boys and Girls Club of Southern Maine created these nutrition and snacking guidelines that they implement and enforce at their sites. They're just a great example for you to use if you're thinking of creating your own snacking and nutrition guidelines. Now, under the tab called Partner with and Educate Families in Adopting and Maintaining a Lifestyle that Supports Healthy Eating and Active Living. Under this tab, you're going to find a whole host of parent handouts and letters that you can personalize from your site just to and send home to your parents, just to let them know about your commitment to the Let's Go program. We're going to now flip ahead to the tab called Non-Food Rewards. Okay, and under this tab, we're going to look at a handout called Provide Non-Food Rewards. Now, this is great because it breaks down not only the benefits of and the consequences of providing food as a reward, but it also gives you some examples on some alternative ways that you can use to reward your students. An example would be, rather than rewarding with food, you could offer monthly indoor and outdoor physical activity games and events like a jump rope contest to celebrate students' accomplishments in lieu of using food as a reward. Now, you may already be supporting a great deal of physical activity at your program, but have you ever thought about incorporating a story walk? Under the tab called Provide Opportunities for Children to Get Physical Activity Every Day, you're going to learn about a story walk. Story walk is a great way to combine literacy and physical activity. It's also a fun activity that you can encourage your youth groups to create. The final tab we're going to look at is the Resources tab. Under the Resources section, you're going to find a whole bunch of additional tools, but one I want to point out is our 5210 original song and lyrics, and there also has on this CD a bunch of our Let's Go public service announcements that you're more than welcome to use. Now, when you're going through the toolkit more thoroughly, you may find that there are some tools that pop up multiple times. And that's just because there are certain tools that can help you to achieve more than just one strategy. Your toolkit also comes with some 5210 posters that we encourage you to put up around your program space. And also, just by registering as a Redy One site, you'll start receiving some monthly emails from the Let's Go Home Office highlighting tools from your toolkit, or just letting you know about some other great initiatives and tools that are available to you. If your after-school program is located in a school or has a close relationship with a school, I really recommend you find out if that school also participates in our program called 5210 Goes to School. This would allow for some great collaborative opportunities and also reinforces the consistent message for your youth. Well, so that's all for now from Let's Go. But you can always visit our website for additional resources at www.letsgo.org or find us on Facebook and Twitter under Let's Go 5210. Thanks and good luck. Thank you for taking the time to view this Let's Go e-presentation. You are well on your way to establishing a healthy environment for our youth. Thanks and have a healthy day.